You think the game is fair, don't you? You still cling to the quiet lie that effort is rewarded, that honesty is noticed, and that patience is noble. But let me carve something colder into your mind. The world does not reward virtue. It rewards control.
Right now, someone less intelligent, less disciplined, and less worthy than you
is quietly positioning themselves above you. Not by chance, not by destiny, but by understanding rules you were never meant to see. Rules that operate beneath politeness, beneath ethics, beneath the illusion of fairness. Once you truly see them, you cannot unsee them. And worse, you cannot go back to being harmless. There was a man we'll call Victor Hale. He wasn't the loudest, the brightest, or the most charismatic, but he observed. And observation is the first sin of power. Because when you observe long enough, you realize people don't respond to truth. They respond to perception. And perception can be shaped, twisted, and engineered. So Victor stopped competing on the surface and started manipulating the frame itself. That was where his silent ascent began. Law 1. Never outshine the system that feeds you. People don't punish weakness. They punish discomfort. Nothing makes a superior more uncomfortable than feeling replaceable. While others tried to prove their brilliance, Victor deliberately diluted his. He concealed sharpness behind compliance and competence behind humility. He let others believe they were the source of success, while he quietly became the mechanism behind it. Recognition is exposure, and exposure invites resistance. Law 2. Always conceal your intentions. Once your direction is predictable, your path becomes interruptible. Victor never revealed his final move. He spoke in fragments and acted in layers. Transparency is a tool for the powerless. The more visible your intentions, the easier you are to counter. He became unreadable, and unreadable people are dangerous. Law 3. Say less, but make every word weigh more. Words are not for expression, they are for control. Victor watched people talk themselves into weakness, explaining, justifying, oversharing. He did the opposite. He spoke in precise, short, deliberate cuts. He left space for others to fill with their own projections, because people trust what they think they discovered themselves. Law 4. Attention is currency, but mystery is leverage. What is fully known is easily dismissed. Victor never gave full access, not emotionally, not intellectually, not strategically. He remained partially hidden, always just out of reach. The human mind obsesses over what it cannot fully grasp. Being liked is temporary. Being intriguing is enduring. Law 5. Reputation is armor. Build it, guard it, weaponize it. Victor didn't rely on what he did. He relied on what people believed he did. Belief travels faster than truth. He seeded subtle narratives and let others carry his legend forward. A strong reputation forces others to treat you according to the myth, not reality. But remember, a damaged reputation is a slow death. He defended it ruthlessly, but with precision. Law 6. Make others dependent on you. Independence is the enemy of control. Victor didn't aim to be liked. He aimed to be needed. He positioned himself as the bridge between problems and solutions. Once people depend on you, they will protect you. They will justify you. They will tolerate what they would reject in anyone else. Law 7. Power is not moral, it is functional. If you insist on playing by rules that others ignore, you are not noble. You are predictable. Victor did not abandon morality entirely. He adopted what he called strategic morality. Actions judged not by intention, but by outcome. Not by purity, but by positioning. The world does not measure you by your intentions. It measures you by your impact, and impact is rarely clean. By the time Victor reached the top, people called him disciplined, focused, even lucky. But beneath those labels was a colder truth. He understood that the game was never about fairness. It was only about awareness. Now you face the same choice. You can continue playing the victim of invisible rules, or you can begin to apply them, carefully, deliberately, without illusion. Comfort is the enemy of transformation. Once you understand these laws, you cannot pretend innocence anymore. Power is not a gift. It is a burden. It is carried only by those willing to see what others refuse to see, and to act where others hesitate. The question is no longer whether these laws exist. The question is whether you have the nerve to use them, not recklessly, but with cold precision. If that thought unsettles you, good. It means the illusion is breaking. And once the illusion breaks, you are no longer harmless. You are becoming aware. And awareness, if followed through without hesitation, is where real power begins.